Fashion trends for summer 2026.
And prediction summer 2026.
Summer 2026 fashion trend. Here's what the cool girls will be wearing this summer. 10 trends cool girls will be wearing this summer. What trends you don't want to miss this summer. 2026 summer trends. 2026 summer trends that I'm excited.
The internet is recycling last year's aesthetics. Do you want the copy or what's next? What is actually trending for summer 2026? Today we are breaking down your ultimate trend guide and lookbook, but with a major twist. I recently pulled a bunch of you guys in my broadcast group, Co-Curated Find, just to get your raw opinions on this season's fashion. To join my group, all you have to do is go to my bio and click the little icon that says Co-Curated Find. There you'll get access to vote on upcoming videos, exclusive codes, and links, all for free. I'll also link it in the description for you guys so it's easier for you to find. Today I'm reading these trends hot or not to see if you guys agreed with me or completely disagree. And then I'm taking those pieces and styling them into the perfect lookbook looks. All of these looks that I'm showing are pieces that you can find on Amazon. They will be linked in my Amazon storefront in my bio if you guys are interested in any of these pieces. Let's just jump right into it. Category 1 is going to be the silhouettes, the tops and the bottoms. First up, it's Bermuda shorts. For me, honestly, I feel like it depends on the type of texture and style of the shorts. Like, I feel like jean Bermuda shorts are pretty cute, but then again, they're also called jorts, so I just don't know if they fit within that category. But if we're talking like Bermuda shorts, like the slack material, absolutely not. I feel like they're just so hard to style without looking like you're going to like a middle school gym class or something. On the flip side of the shorts, we have capris. They're definitely hot if you're trying to look put together. They also give like a cute vintage street style vibe. Then we have the flowy midi skirts, which I feel like are an absolute necessity for the summer. They're just a holy grail for comfort. Then we have off the shoulder tops. For me, they're definitely permanent hot. They're so effortless and show off some skin for the summer. And they also have like a little romantic feel to them. Now let's get into the data. For the bottoms, you guys completely obliterated Bermuda shorts, giving it a 0%. Literally, not a single one of these polls received a 0% on the categories except for this one, which is kind of telling. Instead, 46% of you guys voted flowy midi skirts, which I agree with, which also makes them the winner for this poll, followed closely by micro shorts with a 32% in votes, and only 22% of you guys voted for capris. And for the tops, I asked which top trend do you think is going to dominate this summer. You guys completely agreed with me with the off-the-shoulder tops. 56% of you guys voted that they're completely going to dominate the sheer tops and lace-trimmed cami. For sheer tops, I got 16%, and for lace-trimmed cami, you guys said 32%. Now let's put some looks together with these options. Starting with the audience favorites, the midi skirts and the off-the-shoulder tops. One thing that I've noticed with the midi skirts is that they've been very colorful, very bold patterns, and I've also noticed a lot of like asymmetrical midi skirts. So in order to style one of these, it depends on the type of midi skirt that you are wearing. But with the bold colors and the bold patterns, I've noticed a lot of people going simple on the top. They either do like a really cute simple halter top with like a very simple color like white, black, even baby pink, a lot of pastel yellow I've seen this spring. You can even pair this skirt with like an off-the-shoulder asymmetrical top. I feel like that goes well with the asymmetrical skirt. Definitely a lot of low-cut tops too, because you just want to show as much skin at the top since you're barely showing any at the bottom, if that makes sense. Now for look 2, let's try and style the micro shorts. I've been seeing a lot of people take the micro shorts and go in with an off-the-shoulder top, but one of those tops that kind of cinch in the waist. Either that or you can do tight on tight with a cute baby tee. A lot of regular tank tops too, tight-fitted tank tops to go tight on tight since we are doing tight micro shorts. Or you can do the completely opposite route and do baggy top, small bottom. I've seen a lot of people do that as well. But with this kind of top, a lot of people like to tuck it in or tie it. You can tuck it into your bra. I feel like that's so cute. I've done that a couple times myself. Or if you're gonna do a baggy top, you can do like a tuck in at the side and then an off the shoulder moment. Now let's move on to category 2, which is romantic boho and textures. I asked you guys if you thought it was genuinely a valid summer style or if you guys were just so tired of it. For me, it's a massive hot. It's light, it's airy, and it just feels right. And I love anything boho. If you know anything about me, I'm obsessed with boho. Texture-wise, I'm completely obsessed with anything crochet and lace trim, especially for the summer. Now, if we go into fringe, I feel like it definitely depends on your location and the event. I personally feel like fringe is more like festival style, Coachella, maybe even concerts. I just feel like it's just way too high maintenance for like an everyday summer look. Now, let's get into your votes. I asked, would you consider romantic boho a summer style? With 33 votes, 88% of you guys voted duh, and only 12% of you guys voted absolutely not. But on the texture vote, we had a complete split. I thought crochet would win, but fringe actually snuck ahead with its 52% vote. It came in kind of close with crochet's 48% vote, so it's literally a neck and neck battle. When I compared lace trim and sequins, 66% of you chose lace trim, proving we are moving into that soft, delicate boho vibe right now. Now let's style these pieces into some gorgeous looks. I've been really into asymmetrical lace trim midi skirts as of recently. I had one on recently for a Shein campaign seen, and when I tell you guys, I was so obsessed when I found that. And I've also seen people layering it over like a baggy low-rise jean. It's so cute and it's so unique. I'm obsessed, especially for the summer with a really small top. You can also do a lace-trimmed cami dress or a maxi dress and then style it with a soft trimmed accessory to honor that 52% close vote. Now, when I say soft fringe accessory, I mean like something small and light that you can put on your bag, or even like a cute statement belt, something that's not too overbearing, because fringe can be overbearing, except for when you're doing a festival look, which in that case it needs to be overbearing. Next up, let's talk color palettes, patterns, and evening glam. For patterns, I feel like polka dots are completely taking over everywhere. In the spring, that's literally all I saw, and that's kind of all I was promoting as well. I was kind of getting sick of it, but you can't lie, it's so cute, and it also makes you look so put together. It's just one of those effortless chic patterns, but they're so cute when done in a minimal way, if you know what I mean. They're one of those patterns that also have that fringe effect that can be too overbearing if done incorrectly. I also feel like stripes and gingham are also just a safe staple that we have every spring and summer. Now let's get into colors. So for right now, I've been seeing a lot of controversy of what the color of the summer is. So I decided to throw a major curveball in the group and ask what the true color of the summer is. The options were turquoise and coral, which I've seen been going head and head. Both I'm obsessed with. And when voting, you guys literally split the two in half. 50% of you guys voted coral and 50% of you guys voted turquoise, which I found so funny. So we are definitely styling both. But when it came to overall summer color palettes, a massive 50% of you guys voted pops, which are pink and yellow, while the neutral, beige, and gold section, only 16% of you guys voted for. So I can definitely tell the vibe for the summer is bright and colorful, which I love. And for summer evening texture, 39% of you guys voted beaded and embellished dresses over sheer fabrics. But what about oversized sequins? I feel like that's a staple for the summer. And 58% of you guys agreed with me and voted them hot, while 40% of you guys voted skip, that they're way too scratchy. Now let's style all of these pieces. Look 5 is going to be the pop palette, which is pinks and yellows. I feel like these colors were a staple this spring, especially the yellow. I've never seen more butter yellow. Like, it was literally its own category at a certain point. I'm not complaining about it because I feel like that's so ideal, especially for spring. But for the summer, I feel like these specific colors go perfectly, especially when you're incorporating them into sets. These colors work so well with sets, and sets are a go-to for simple, easy days, especially beach days when you just want to be comfortable but also look put together, especially if you have like a dinner after the beach. You can also do elegant sets as well, like midi skirt sets or even long maxi skirt sets. They look so good with off-the-shoulder tops and even bikinis. Now, when we talk about beaded and embellished dresses, they're an absolute showstopper, especially for an evening look. They can either make or break your look depending on how you style them. So it depends on how you do your hair, what shoes you're wearing, but all of these dresses have that style. You can also incorporate those pops of color like turquoise and coral that you guys had a little debate over, and they can make the dress look absolutely gorgeous, especially during those golden hour beach pictures. Yes, this summer is a yes. Finally, getting into the details that can either make or break your outfit: accessories and footwear. First up is 90s athleisure. Is it in? Is it out? For me, it's definitely an in. A clean aesthetic look for a hot summer day is unmatched, and I feel like it's definitely making a comeback with that zen hot yoga mom trend. The colors are so cute. They're like light pinks, like a matcha green, so adorable and so unique. I'm obsessed. Now, when it comes to hardware, I'm definitely team shells over like silver buttons, just for that organic beach aesthetic, like it's summer. And for summer, chunky wedges are a total hot for the summer. They give you height without ruining your feet, and I feel like they're so much more comfortable. In the spring, I did a lot of kitten heels, but in the summer, I'm kind of leaning more towards wedges. They're so comfortable. They look so cute. They also go with every outfit. They're like the kitten heels of the summer. But wait, what about tropical flip-flops? I've been seeing them low-key make a comeback, especially like the Havianas. They have so many different colors and prints and patterns. They're so adorable. They remind me of like the early 2000s when I was small in the summer. I would always wear colorful tropical print flip-flops. So cute. Now let's get into your guys' votes. You guys were definitely on my side for this one. 89% of you guys voted in for 90s athleisure. 89% of you guys voted shells over buttons for this summer. You guys want that beachy summer vibe. Chunky wedges took the crown at 37%, followed closely by fun sunglasses at 35%. 69%, which is kind of surprising that not many of you guys voted statement belts. Maybe they're more of like a festival thing, but now the question about tropical flip-flops. A massive 69% of you guys voted duh, while only 31% of you guys voted absolutely not. I feel like 31% is still a lot of you guys, but then again, maybe you just have to get used to it. 58% of you guys voted bright colorful heel over the 42% of you guys that voted sparkly sequin heels. I kind of feel like that's kind of close. Honestly, I'm for both. Now let's get into styling these pieces. When it comes to 90s athleisure, I feel like anything big and chunky will go with them. You can honestly wear a cute 90s athleisure set or just have something cute that gives that type of vibe with a chunky wedge and big sunglasses. And those can even be audience approved for a tropical print flip-flop. Now let's get into look 8. Chunky wedges can definitely go with a cute seashell accessory and even a crochet bag. I feel like they look so good with like capri jeans and like a cute early 2000s vibe top, especially if you're trying to look put together and keep it cute. Grab some wedges. Now let's get into look 9. Look 9 can be a cute simple outfit with bright statement heels that can be colorful heels or sequin heels. This can be a night outfit. This can be an evening glam. This can be something where you don't want to be over the top but still want to have something that pops. Sequin and bright colorful heels are your go-to when it comes to these type of looks. And that is your official guide to summer 2026. I love that we co-curated this lookbook together. If you want to have a say in my next style guide, click the link in my description to join my broadcast group Co-Curated Find, just so you can vote in the next round of polls. Drop a comment letting me know if you agreed with my votes or the community's vote. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next guide. Bye!